Today we are doing a battle between, no, they're not the same microphone, although you may think they're the same microphone. We have the Shure SM7B versus the Shure SM7B fake. The dupe version of the Shure SM7B. Let me tell you a story about how this happened in the first place. I was on Amazon and I love shopping on Amazon. In fact, all the links that I provide are always in Amazon. I saw this microphone come on sale on Amazon for like $400. And I was like, oh my God, I know how expensive the Shure SM7B is. It's got like a sale price on it. I'm buying it. And in fact, I bought two. This store had a bunch of reviews, all like good reviews. Nothing was bad that I could see. I was really happy with the price and I thought, I've got myself a bargain. This is so great. So I purchased this microphone and I started using it in my studio and work, and I thought, I don't really love this. I'd been told, I'd seen that, the SM7B was everywhere and I wasn't really happy with it. So I thought, look, this microphone just isn't for me. The quality of it, how it sounds for me wasn't right. So I decided to sell my microphones because I just wasn't using these. So I put it online on Facebook Marketplace, and I had a guy reach out to me and want to buy one of them. And I said, look, you're getting a great deal here. This is a fantastic microphone, just doesn't suit my voice. I got a message from him and he said, hey, you've sold me a fake. You need to reply to me within, 30 minutes or I'm calling the police. And I was like, whoa, man, chill out. Firstly, I didn't know there were fakes, and surely it's not a fake. I got it from a good seller and all the things. So I felt really bad, but also confident that I hadn't sold him a fake. Then I went on YouTube and I started looking around like, okay, well, what is this fake thing? Have I actually done this by mistake? There were enough videos there on YouTube that show you whether the microphone is actually a fake of the Shure SM7B. So I'm not going to go through everything there, but the things that you could probably look at just off this video, the lead is actually coming out a little bit from the microphone on the fake. It's definitely not the same connection point as the other proper SM7B. You'll also notice the color is slightly different. So we've got a really black color versus something that's a little bit more gray on this one. Turns out I had in fact sold him a fake and I felt super bad. I said, look, man, totally come around. I'll give you your money back. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize there was such a thing as a fake, and I just felt awful. But then I thought, hang on, it's probably a really good idea to do a review of the fake versus the real so that you can have a little bit of a look at what the differences are. I'm going to do a few tests. I'm going to do some pops, some sibilance. I'm going to sing into these microphones, and then you're going to be able to hear any differences. Make sure you pop your headphones on and let's go. Popping the popcorn and sizzling the sausages. 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 If Moses supposes his toes are roses, then Moses supposes erroneously. If Moses supposes his toes are roses, then Moses supposes erroneously. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brianna. Happy birthday to you. What did you hear were the differences with these two microphones? Could you hear differences? Let's get into what I think about this situation. First thing I'll say though is that it's not far off. Like, it's not a ridiculous difference in sound. I guess if you were strapped for cash and you wanted to look like you have an SM7B, then you could still get the fake, but I don't like that. Now, if we listen to this SM7B, the fake one, I feel like it's got not much going on in the bass. It definitely doesn't give me much warmth. It gives me a bit of like sibilant, more of that sound. It feels and sounds like it's just lesser quality. And that's me using like a completely unbiased sort of ear. When I'm reviewing microphones, I like to really just review what the sound sounds like, not thinking about how much something costs or whether it is a fake or not, it just doesn't sound as nice. It doesn't sound as clear. It sounds like it's a bit bland, a bit boring. So that's that one. Now over here to the SM7B, you can hear that there's a lot more depth. It feels a lot warmer. It does have too much bass for me. I don't love the amount of bass that the SM7B gives my voice, but it sounds a lot better than the fake one. It handles the sibilance better, and that's probably the main differences. How does it handle the pops? I mean, we've got two different pop filters on here. Both of them handle the pops really well, but the sound just isn't as good out of this microphone as it is out of this microphone. This has much less going on. Can you hear the difference? I hope you can hear the difference between these two microphones. If you're in the market for a SM7B, just get the real SM7B. Please be very cautious shopping on Amazon for the SM7B. Make sure that you're paying the right price. You're not going to get a half price deal and it be the real microphone. I know that now and I can tell you that firsthand. If you like this kind of content, please learn from my mistakes and like the channel, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments. Could you hear the difference? Like really, could you hear the difference? What about these microphones do you like? Do you not like? Would you go, look, I have no problem shopping a dupe, shopping a fake. If it means that I get it at a lesser price, it sounds good enough. That could be something that you're looking at doing. But for the price point of $400 and something, this isn't the one I'd buy. I wouldn't buy a fake of this SM7B. I would buy one of the other $450 price range microphones that I've also reviewed and battled on this channel. I have a recommendation for the SE DCM8. I've done a review, I've done a battle between the SM7B and the DCM8. I would highly recommend that microphone for a direct competitor. There's also the Shure MV7. There's other microphones in that price point that mean you don't need to stoop to the fake. You can get a high quality mic for that price point if the SM7B brand doesn't need to be something that you adhere to. So go and look through the content. I hope you find something that's really valuable for you. Reach out to me at bambymedia.com if you want any further info about what we do. And thanks for being here.